like Close Encounters and Tootsie, but Teri Garr's world collapsed after she was diagnosed with MS. Angela Bishop caught up with Terri at the Hollywood show for this world-exclusive interview.
Oh, sounds like...
Teri Garr lit up the screen in the comedy hit Young Frankenstein. She was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Tootsie.
Come on, I want to take you out to dinner, Kudrow.
Really?
Yeah, it's about time we start celebrating something.
And was perfectly cast as Phoebe's ditzy mum in Friends.
Phoebe, would you please look at me and not the puppy? It's very important.
Terri spent years making us laugh. But for a long time, the actor hid a secret.
It's a terrible thing. MS is awful.
2 decades have passed since Terri was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. She's now confined to a wheelchair, and it's a long way from her career's start as a dancer. Terri starred in 9 Elvis Presley films, including the iconic Viva Las Vegas. That's her in the blue striped jumper.
Having a party wearing your PJs.
She also starred alongside another star who would be struck down with MS, Disney darling Annette Funicello.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the fact that you have MS? Is it something that is passed down from families, or is it just random?
It's random. It doesn't come from, it just comes to certain people get it, other people don't get it.
And they don't know, have any idea why?
No.
And is it any age you can get it? And is it more women than men, or any of those sort of things?
No, it's not more women than men. No, it's equally.
So it's just completely random.
Terri's daughter Molly helps care for her mum, and despite her long-fought battle with the disease, Terri's legendary wit remains.
Your sense of humour is well and truly intact. Does that help get you through?
Yes, it does.
Do you find time in every day to laugh?
I do. Do you?
I think I do.
Good.
Young Frankenstein is one of fans' favourite Teri Garr films, and she recently reunited with some of her co-stars. Writer-director Mel Brooks revealed how Terri landed the role of Gene Wilder's vivacious lab assistant, Inga.
Gene told me about this Teri Garr person, and we had some film on Terri, and I said, she's absolutely beautiful. Can she act? And Gene said, who gives a shit?
Many of those fans came to see Terri at the Hollywood show.
You've made some time because you're being mobbed by fans downstairs.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you were? There were just people lined up right out the door.
I read The Second Sex. I read The Cinderella Complex. I'm responsible for my own orgasm. I don't care.
Which roles and which parts sort of are sticking in fans' imagination?
They all wanted to know what I did in Young Frankenstein. Put the candle back. No, that's part of that. They keep asking me that. I don't know what it means, but they keep asking me that.
Hand me that candle, will you? Put the candle back.
You got to work with the great Gene Wilder in that, of course, who we only lost recently. What was he like to work with?
He was okay.
Okay.
He was good.
Did he have his moments?
Yeah, he has moments.
What, perfectionist or?
Just a jerk.
Oh, no!
Yes, it's true. I'm sorry if he was.
Any good redeeming features?
No. He's a total jerk. No, he's not a total jerk. He's just a jerk.
Just a
in
minor
general.
jerk. Minor jerk, not total.
Okay, so Terri isn't a fan of Gene Wilder. What about her Tootsie co-star?
How y'all doing? I welcome you guys back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. So many people are still coming out to pay their own tributes to the legendary actress that is Teri Garr, who passed on at the age of 79 in Los Angeles. That was on Tuesday. In a statement, Kudrow said she was a comedic acting genius who was and is a huge influence on her, and I know she's not alone in that. There was Kudrow, Lisa Kudrow, paying her own tributes, and of course she talked about her humor, the person who was really very jovial, a very highly spirited person, and of course she made whatever she put her hands on really gold. In 1974 horror comedy, we saw Terri acting, with her German accent as Jenny Wilder's lab assistant, and it was really a career breakthrough for Teri Garr. She had a couple of films. I think in 1983 there was a comedy, Mr. Mom, opposite Michael Keaton, who praised her work and called her a wonderful woman, not just great to work with but great to be around. So this is a lady who actually started as a background dancer in Elvis Presley's movies, and her mother, also a former dancer, put her in dance classes at the age of 6, and her first gig was joining the road company for West Side Story in Los Angeles. She began dancing in movies before starring in television shows like Batman and Dr. Kildare. Her breakthrough came, like I've told you, in 1974 when she played a supporting role in the thriller The Conversation, and she established herself as a comedy actress, earning an Oscar nomination in 1982 and making frequent appearances on Late Night with David Letterman. We are still mourning her, and the interview you've just watched, she was talking about her health issues before she passed on, and we credit Studio 10 for that audio visual clip you've heard. RIP to the Queen.